How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, the video we're reacting to today is by a channel called Dutch Americano, and I have watched some of her videos. I'm pretty sure she's an American. She lives in the Netherlands, and there's been a lot of people that's requested me to check out her channel. I already have. I have been. I've got people that was like, hey, you should check out this video, react to this video. A lot of the videos I've already watched, so I can't just go and react to them, right? Because it's first time watching, first time learning, first time reacting to it, right? Kind of thing, obviously. So this one, though, I haven't seen. 5 supermarket food items I've only seen in the Netherlands. USA versus the Netherlands. Like I said, Dutch Americano is the original channel. Links will be in the description for the original video, as always. So make sure you go over there and hit like on the original video. That would be great. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it and find out what about these food items that she's only seen in the Netherlands. Maybe I've heard about them from some of these videos. Maybe some of these are going to be completely new to me. It's going to be great.
Hi everyone, my name is Ava and I'm an American living in the Netherlands. You know I like living in the Netherlands, right? There's a lot of great stuff, a lot of different stuff that keeps it interesting. So in this latest edition of stuff that is different from what I'm used to in the US, I wanted to talk about supermarket items, food items in particular, that I had never seen before until I moved to the Netherlands. So let us start with food item number 1. And I'm going to say already that this food item is not one item, but rather a type of items. And those would be your spreads for bread. In America, we might have a few interesting things that go on your bread, but nothing compared to Dutch people and the Netherlands. I
love spreads. I do. I love it. You just grab a piece of bread. You don't like some ham spread. It's really good. We call it ham. What is it called? Ham salad, right? But it's a spread. It's just called ham salad. We have one called bologna salad. Amazing stuff, right? Then you got chicken salad, egg salad. I love it. They call it salad. I don't know why, but you spread it on bread or you eat it with crackers. It's delicious. I might make some later, actually. Like, I'm starting to get hungry. I'll probably be super hungry by the time I'm done with this video.
truly, in my time here, been amazed at all the options that are just available to you. Let's start with some options that are interesting and different, but nothing too out there, nothing that I would think was completely unexpected. So like cheese spreads. Cheese that you can, like spreadable cheese. In America, we have cream cheese, which is called Philadelphia here because apparently that's not cheese. So the word cheese does not apply to Philadelphia cream cheese. I learned something when I moved to Europe, but that's it.
Okay, news to me. I thought, I've always wondered, like, it doesn't seem like cheese, but I thought, like, okay, they probably make it out of milk, so,
The Dutch folk have their own version of this, like smeerkaas, which is just, cheese that you spread, literally. That's what it's called.
We have that.
And then I've also
We have that. It's not obviously the same brand, probably not the same product, but we have something similar. We do have cheese spreads. We do have that. And we have cheese in a can. You've probably seen that if you don't have it yourself. You've probably seen it in movies and stuff. Not the greatest cheese in the world, though. Not the kind in the can. It works. You're sitting around, you want to snack at night, grab some crackers or something, grab your cheese whiz out of a can. Just, you can just squirt some on there as you want it. It's pretty good.
These spreadable cheeses in a tube because why not? Toothpaste comes in a tube. Why?
We have that stuff here. Not the same brands, but yes, we have. It's not the greatest quality cheese, obviously, but again, late at night, it's a perfect snack. And it's easy, it's fast.
And I'll put some spreadable cheese in it as well. So there's that, and I thought, okay, that's interesting. I don't know if I particularly want that on my bread. I haven't tried it. I probably should. Why not? But
Crackers
I haven't.
are better.
But some of the stuff that I have tried that I hadn't quite seen in the US, maybe because they're just new, are like sweet potato spreads, etc., etc. They can also be used as dips. So sweet potato, or I've seen some beet spreads. Now, isn't that nice? So that's also stuff I hadn't seen until I moved here, and I thought, that's some wonderful things that I can put on my bread. But then it gets strange. Like, we're entering the portion of this segment where it's like, what were you thinking? So, there's...
Okay. What are you Dutch people up to here? What kind of strange spreads do you have?
Some, let's say, delicious food items here in the Netherlands. They're in Indonesian or Surinamese origin often as well, and that is relevant because I had to do a double take when I saw things like kip satay, spread for your bread.
Kip, I'm pretty sure is Dutch for chicken. So is this chicken sauce?
In a little packet. Sorry, just say, and then kip curry. Oh, for the international people, kip is chicken. So chicken curry, chicken satay.
That's right.
But not, so you can go home and heat it up and eat it on top of like rice or eat it with bread or something. No. You put it cold on your bread. And yeah, so, that's one thing. And then it gets, you think this is okay, this is pretty strange, but then it gets a little bit stranger. And
Yeah, I would probably like some chicken spread. I mean, I think it sounds great.
And that is when we enter the world of filet américain, which kind of sounds like American filet. And here
Okay.
I was thinking,
What we got here?
maybe this is something I recognize. I do not recognize this thing. It is basically like a bunch of different types of meat, some of it raw at least, and egg, all mushed together, and that you can put on your bread. Wow. Dutch folks watching this video, do you eat this for lunch? Like, what does it taste like? Because I'm vegetarian, so
Well, let her finish talking first.
thankfully that is a built-in excuse for me to never have to try this because it sounds horrific. And as an American,
So, yeah, how do you guys feel? So there's a raw egg in there then? It's not cooked, right? You just mix it in the raw meat or something too? I don't know about that. Let me know also. I mean, if you want to go to the original video and let her know too, that'd be great. But let me know in this comment section. How do you feel about that? Do you like it? I am curious as well.
I don't even know what this is, so I don't know why you think that in America we
Yeah.
eat this. Okay,
Yeah, it's not an American. We don't do that here.
for the record, I looked this up and I will have to say that apparently the name has nothing to do with America, but it sounds like it does.
Okay.
But then I read that and I was a bit relieved because otherwise, what does it say about Americans? Moving on to thing number 2, and that is asparagus. You're probably thinking, Ava,
I
don't
don't
you have asparagus in America?
care for asparagus. The only time I've ever had it and it was good, it was like soaked in like butter, and then it was like covered in like brown sugar, wrapped in bacon, and then cooked on a grill. That was pretty good. It needed the bacon and brown sugar and butter, Any other time I've had asparagus, it was I don't like the flavor of it. I don't know.
Why, yes, we do. But do we have white asparagus?
I was gonna say it's white over
the
there.
answer is, I'm not sure. Maybe in some stores they do carry white asparagus, but I had never seen them in the flesh. Like, I knew in the back of my mind somewhere that there was a thing called white asparagus out there, and that was a big thing in Europe because the word reached America that certain countries in Europe are obsessed with it. And the Netherlands happens to be one of them. So I had never seen white asparagus in the wild, but in the wild meaning like the Albert Heijn supermarket. And so in the wild, saw the white asparagus, and I was like, this is how I know I'm in the Netherlands. And let me tell you, if you are not Dutch and watching this, that Dutch folks really, really like white asparagus. And you know how I know that?
I heard that.
It's because they gave it a nickname. I mean, I give my cat a nickname, my girlfriend a nickname. Obviously, Dutch people have to like white asparagus because they gave it a nickname. And they call it the white gold. So I think that nickname just says it all. Moving
Now-
on to the
Does it taste different than green asparagus? That's what I would like to know, because I don't like green asparagus. If the white tastes different, hey, I'm willing to give it a shot if I can find it around here. She said she didn't know about it. I don't know what part of America she's from. It's a big country, right? Different areas, different cities, regions have different stuff available. I'm sure it's like that in every country, right? So if I can find it though, maybe I try it.
next item on this list, and that is ketchup. Isn't ketchup
Now the ketchup over there is like mixed with curry or something, right? Is that what it is? I think.
American, you might be wondering? No, not talking about ketchup. I'm talking about ketchup. If I'm being totally honest with you, I don't know if I said those two words differently, but they are different. They are two very different things that sound similar. And tomato ketchup is American, right?
I don't know
And
the eater
I'm
though.
familiar with tomato ketchup because it is a big thing in the US.
Yeah.
If it's not American, pretty sure it's American, right? Well, so there's tomato ketchup, and then there is this liquidy, blackish stuff that's
Black?
called ketchup. And this is Indonesian, I believe. And you put it
Okay,
with,
ketchup.
well, lots of Indonesian dishes that
Now, so I can see ketchup, the way I can see that the pronunciation is the same. It's clearly spelled different. Ketchup. Wow. It's very similar pronunciation. I guess it wouldn't be the same, but
Dutch people like to make at home. And Dutch people are obsessed with this stuff. Like, I knew a couple of Dutch people in America, and they would have their friends and family bring, well, some chocolate that's Dutch, some cheese that's Dutch, and hagelslag, stroopwafels, etc.
they don't lie. They're probably getting Belgian chocolate because it's better. No offense. I mean, Dutch chocolate's pretty good, but they were probably having Belgian chocolate brought over too.
Etc. And ketchup. And I thought it was the funniest thing because I had no idea what it is. And, well, like I said, it's this liquidy black thing. It is a bit sweet, so when you add it, when you add it to like fried rice or something, think of it as like a sweet sauce. And it is kind of nice. We have it at home and we use it all the time, but I had never seen this before. I had no idea what it was until I moved to the Netherlands. Okay, so we started this video with, oh my God, what were Dutch people thinking when they came up with these weird spreads that do not sound remotely appetizing. But now I'm going to talk about the flip side, where I just feel like, whoa, Dutch supermarkets, Dutch people have gotten life figured out. And that is when I talk about bread that you can finish baking at home. I really don't think I've seen this in the US.
Now, I don't know how long she's not been living in the U.S., but we do have this. We don't have a lot of varieties. Mostly it's just like dinner rolls, you know, just your standard dinner roll kind of thing. Or I want to say I've seen like some French bread, you know, Italian bread kind of loaves like that, where it's just like, I think it's like half baked and then it's like froze, or maybe they just proof it and then freeze it. I don't know, but I have seen this. We don't have very many varieties in the area. I mean, also, like, yeah, the area that she's from, right? Maybe they just didn't have it in her supermarket, or also it's something that came around since she left the States and moved to the Netherlands. It might just be something newer, more recent. I am back. Somebody called me, so I'm going to skip it back just a little bit because I don't know exactly when the recording stopped. I just got the notification on the screen, but I'll fix an editing. All right.
Life figured out. And that is when I talk about bread that you can finish baking at home. I really don't think I've seen this in the US. And American bread is notoriously disgusting. So I don't even know where such a thing would exist. But if you're American and you know, let me know. But I don't have to worry about this anymore. I live in the Netherlands.
Section.
And in the Netherlands, basically any supermarket, you could find a whole section of just bread that is, you know, like different shapes. So it could be little buns, they could even be croissants, it could be triangular bread, square breads. Ooh, the world is your oyster. And they're all in these like plastic coverings. And then you could take them home and then you can bake them for like 6 to 8 minutes. That's usually the average.
Nice.
And then you have like pretty fresh bread. That's genius. Oh my God. I
know.
am obsessed.
Why don't we have, I mean, like, again, we do have a few options, but not very many. Why isn't it like a bigger deal here?
Obsessed with it. I'm so addicted to this stuff. I buy it all the time. Well, less so now, but when I moved, I basically refused to eat any other kind of bread because I was just like, first of all, it makes me feel like a professional baker, you know? I'm like putting all these like buns on a little tray and then I'm ready to go and then they come out and they're all fresh and like pretty fresh and crispy and just warm, and I just think, wow, I have done it. This is fantastic. I almost feel like I have my own little bakery going on for like zero effort. All I have to do is take them out of this bag and put them in the oven. Incredible. So I used to eat so much of this. Like I said, it completely replaced normal bread. And then at some point my girlfriend had to be like, Ava, I know you like this stuff, but we also have to eat normal bread. And especially since the prices slowly kept on increasing, she was like, we can't do this anymore. They're just way too expensive, but they're also so good. And the final item on today's list is garfan sevitan. I think I'm saying that right. Garfan sevitan, to those who are not Dutch, and I don't know what other countries have this, because I had really never seen this anywhere until I moved to the Netherlands. It is sort of this like, well, it's some juice, syrup. I'm clearly not an expert on garfan sevitan, but it's this syrup, and it's sweet, and it comes in different flavors, and you can buy a huge bottle of it, and a pretty big bottle of it, and then you can bring it home, and then you can put some of that syrup in a glass, so not a lot, and then you add water to it, so it becomes like this juice, not juice, syrup water.
So a juice concentrate, we have that. We have it in the frozen section. It's you take like a little frozen one, and then you mix it with like a gallon of water or something, or maybe you put 2 cans. It's like a little plastic can kind of thing. And then I think maybe one of them's for a pitcher worth, and then 2 of them would make like a gallon.
I don't know, what is it even? So it's this mysterious liquid that you put in a glass, add some water to it, and basically the whole idea is that you put a little bit and then you add water. So to me, this is smart because...
Also, we do have Mio flavor squirts. It's like a little thing. I just realized you squirt just 1 squirt of that, you get like a bottle of water, you squirt in there, and you're good. And it's so many different flavors. They have energy drink ones. They have like sweet tea, black tea kind of versions, and green teas, and you know.
You pay for this huge bottle, and then you can use it for a really, really long time. Now that is smart thinking. It's like you're really getting a big bang for your buck. No wonder this thing is so popular in the Netherlands. Like,
because like everybody's got water, so why pay extra for, you know, just you got your own, add your own water. It's perfect.
Everyone's like, you really get your money's worth if you get it. And seriously, like when I was thinking of non-alcoholic options for people when they come over for dinner and stuff, and my girlfriend mentioned this, I thought, well, this is some strange niche thing that you're buying. But no, after that, I noticed that very many people just have it at home. So those were a few supermarket items that I'd never seen before.
Non-alcoholic drinks.
If you think I left anything out, feel free.
All right, that was it, guys. 5 supermarket food items I've only seen in the Netherlands. You know, we do have some of those. I don't know. I feel like she didn't get out into the grocery store as often as she, you know, like after she went to the Netherlands, I feel like she went to the grocery store more, because a lot of that stuff we do have, it's just in a different version and less variety. But anyways, yeah, so that's that. If you want to support the channel, there's links down below. If you want to join the Discord server, there's also links down below for that. You guys have a super fun, awesome day. I will catch you in the next video. All right, take care.